Hello my dear students, welcome to CMI's online classes. In today's class for the students of Standard 6, we will continue with chapter 8 of our English grammar, that is adverbs. In this video, in today's class, we will understand comparison of adverbs. As I have already explained you in our previous chapter, adjectives, that we compare a noun or a group of nouns with another noun or another group of nouns either by using adjectives or adverbs. We have already understood comparison of adjectives, and now in today's class we will understand comparison of adverbs. Understood? So if we have understood comparison of adjectives, it is very easier for us to understand comparison of adverbs, because as there are 3 degrees of comparison of adjectives, same is there in adverbs also. In adverbs also there are 3 degrees of comparison of adverbs: positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. So we will see how each degree of comparison of adverbs compare nouns with other nouns by showing their actions. So मैंने पहले ही बताया है अपने हमारे पहले क्लास में, पहले चैप्टर में, जहां हमने कंपैरिजन ऑफ एडजेक्टिव्स किया, तो वहां पर मैंने बताया कि हम एक नाउन को दूसरे नाउन के साथ कंपेयर करते हैं उसके गुणों को लेकर या तो उसके कामों को लेकर. सो गुणों को लेकर दैट मीन्स कंपैरिजन ऑफ एडजेक्टिव्स, एंड कामों को लेकर by showing their actions. When we compare nouns with other nouns by showing their actions, then we will use degrees of adverbs. So here, like we understood 3 degrees of comparison of adjectives, we also have to understand 3 degrees of comparison of adverbs also. Like we have positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree in adjectives, here also in adverbs we have positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree of comparison of adverbs. But here the main points to understand here is, it is written here, if you see a book, a note is written here, we can compare only adverbs of manner, degree and time. So we already have understood that there are 5 types of or 5 kinds of adverbs: adverbs of manner, adverbs of place, adverbs of time, adverbs of frequency and adverbs of degree. So among these 5 kinds of adverbs, a noun or a pronoun is compared to another noun or pronoun by showing their action with these kinds of adverbs: adverbs of manner, adverbs of degree and adverbs of time. How? We will understand with the explanation in this video. So dear students, listen carefully. So here, what is the positive degree of comparison of adverb? When we talk of the activity of one person or thing, we use positive degree of adverbs. So as we have understood in positive degree of adjectives, that positive degree of adjectives only qualify nouns, they don't compare nouns or other, they don't compare nouns with other nouns. So here the same thing is here with the positive degree of adverb also, because when we write sentences, when we in that sentence or in those sentences, when we only describe a verb with adverb, so that adverb is positive degree. Okay, like Mary started early. Here we are not comparing Mary by showing her action to any other nouns. Okay, here we have written only what Mary did. So here only single action has been described how Mary started. Mary started early, or when Mary started. Mary started early. So this is adverb of time. Okay. Mr. Simpson chose wisely. How did Mr. Simpson choose wisely? This is adverb of manner. We have already understood the kinds of adverbs in our previous video on the same chapter. The dancer danced gracefully. How did the dancer dance? Gracefully. So, see, how about the action is told by adverb of manner. This is also manner, and this is time. So here we have written the sentences where we have just described how the subject in the sentences have been qualified. Okay, so here we don't show any comparison of the subject by showing their actions. So the adverbs here are in positive degree. Okay, that means when we do not compare nouns by showing their action with anyone, and we only describe how the actions are being done by the subjects, then the adverbs there are in positive degree. Okay, but see, like in a comparative degree of adjectives, here in comparative degree of adverbs too, when we compare the activities of two people or things, we use comparative degree. That means when we compare a noun with another noun by showing their actions, okay, and when we bring comparison between two nouns or two groups of nouns, then the adverbs we use are in comparative degree. Like here, example, Sonia started earlier than Mary. So as I have already explained in the previous video on the chapter adjectives and the comparison of adjectives, the comparative degree of adjectives are always followed by the word than. Okay, so here Sonia started earlier. Earlier is the comparative degree of the adverb early. Okay, so we will understand the word structure of each adverb, how they are changed into comparative and superlative degree in the later part of this video. We are just understanding here what is positive degree, what is comparative degree, and what is superlative degree. So comparative degree brings the comparison between two people, the actions of two people or the activities of two people. Okay, so here Mr. Kapoor chose more wisely than Mr. Simpson. So here more wisely, this is comparative degree, and it is also followed by the word than. So I have already told you most of the comparative degrees of adjective are followed by the word than. Okay, now the third example here is the second dancer danced more gracefully. Here we are not showing, but the second, if we write the second dancer, we have to understand that there is first dancer also. So we are bringing comparison between the second dancer and the first dancer. That means the second dancer danced more gracefully. We can also add here than the first dancer. It is not needed here. If you write till here, then also the sentence is meaningful, that there is a comparison between the first dancer and the second dancer. But to make you understand, I have added these words here. than the first dancer, because we have brought here the comparison between the first dancer and the second dancer by showing the action. Okay, action of dancing. Okay, now see the superlative degree. When we compare the activities of three or more people or things, we use the superlative degree. That means when we compare the noun or pronoun by showing their action, and in that case if the nouns are more than three or more, then we use superlative degree of adverb. Okay, like here, Preeti started the earliest among all the friends. Here Preeti has been, the action of Preeti has been compared with all her friends, like the superlative degree of adjective. Okay, here Mr. Singh chose most wisely among everybody else. So here Mr. Singh is compared with all other persons present there. Okay, so here most wisely, okay, is the superlative degree. Most, as we have already understood in degrees of adjectives also, and most of the superlative degrees of adverbs also are preceded by the definite article the. Now the third dancer danced most gracefully. Here we are comparing the first dancer with the second and the third dancer. Okay, that means we are bringing comparison among more than two persons. Here we have three persons. That means third means we have already first and second dancer also. So among all three dancers, the third dancer danced most gracefully. Okay, so I hope you have understood positive, comparative and superlative degree of adverbs. Now see here, study the table to understand the comparison of adverb. See here, positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. How it is transformed, how adverbs are transformed from positive to comparative and comparative to superlative. Here, as we have understood the word syllables in degrees of adjectives, here also in adverbs also we have to understand positive, we have to understand word syllables. Okay, like there are so many adverbs which are used as same as adjectives, like high. High can be used both as adjectives and adverbs. Fast can be used both as adjectives and adverbs. Loud can be used both as adjectives and adverbs. And near can be used both as adjectives and adjective and adverb. So here what we have to understand is these are single syllable words. Single syllable words. If these words are used are adverbs, that means these are monosyllabic adverbs. Okay, जो हम एक ही बार में pronounce कर पाते हैं. Okay, that we can pronounce at once. So here high. So if I have already told you, if the words are of more than if the words are of only one syllable, that means monosyllabic words, we have to add ER in comparative degree and EST in superlative degree. Understood? So these all are monosyllabic words, monosyllabic adverbs. So here the second example, this is fast. Fast can be used both as adjective and adverb. Fast, faster, fastest. So here faster we have added ER and fastest we have added EST. As I have told you that there are two types of comparison, degrees of comparison in adjectives, like regular and irregular. Okay, so in adverbs also we have regular and irregular degrees of adverbs. Like this one, the adverbs which I am showing here in this table, these adverbs are regular adverbs. Why? Because in every degree we have the same word. We have the same words. Okay, like high. Here also we have high. Here also we have high. We have added er and est and we have made higher and highest. Same goes with the other adverbs also. Okay. So these are regular degree of adverbs. Okay. And these are monosyllabic words. So we have added er and est in comparative and superlative degrees respectively. Now come to the adverbs that have more than one syllable. That means two or, see here, adverbs that end with ly or have three or more syllables use more for the comparative and most for the superlative degree. So जो adverbs दो या दो से ज्यादा syllable है जिसमें, not three or more than three, two or more than two syllables, then we have to add more or most in comparative and superlative degrees respectively. Like gladly, this is positive degree, so we have to change it into comparative degree more gladly and superlative degree most gladly, like we have in degrees of adjectives, like quietly, more quietly, most quietly, wisely, more wisely, most wisely, heavily, more heavily, most heavily. Okay, so these all are the regular degrees of adverb. Now here, some adverbs from the comparative and superlative degree in irregular ways. So the table you see here, in this table we have some adverbs, okay, which form completely new words in each degree. Like I have explained in degrees of adjectives that if the adverbs when we are if the adjectives when we are changing them in comparative and superlative degrees, if they form new words in each degree, then that degree is called the irregular degree of adjectives. So in the same way, we have here the examples of irregular degrees of adverbs. Like here in positive degree, we have the adverb little here, but in comparative degree it has become less, and in superlative degree it has become least. So in each degree of comparison, it has changed itself. The word little has changed itself into a new word. So we don't find the same original word in each degree. So here this kind of comparison is called the irregular degree of comparison. Like much and many. Much is used for uncountable nouns, and many is used for countable nouns. So both of these two words, these two adverbs, when they are changed into comparative and superlative degree, they are changed into more and most. So badly, bad, like we have in adjective is bad and adverb is badly. So badly becomes worse. So like bad becomes worse. So words can be used both as adjective and adverb. Okay. And the worst can also be used as adjectives and adverb. Worse and worst are the comparative and superlative degree of both adjective and adverb. Same adjective and adverb, bad and badly. Okay. Now next adjective, next adverb is well. The adjective form of well is good. Okay. And the comparative and superlative degree of well and good are better and best. Okay. Better can be used both as adjective and adverb, and best can be used both as adjective and adverb. Okay. Late, later, latest or last. far, farther, further, or farthest, furthest. So I hope you have understood how to form the degrees of adjectives, degrees of adverb with the structure of words, as we have already understood in degrees of comparison of adjectives also. If you have understood the degrees of comparison of adjectives, you will definitely understand degrees of comparison of adverbs also. So students, this much for today's class. In our next class, we will understand the position of adverbs. Understood? So thank you so much for attending today's class, my dear students.